I'm HEALYMEANS. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a Backyard Shenanigans video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, or welcome if this is your first live stream or first video of the day from me. I am continuing on with starting to sow my seeds in my Greenstalk starter kit. Now, earlier this morning, I did the first video and I only got through 2 6-packs starter containers. So these are the Greenstalk starter kit containers, and I only did 2 of these, y'all. And I have 6 in each tray. Just a little recap to show y'all. So they have 6 in each tray, and I have 4 of these trays. So I got through 2 in the first live stream, y'all. What I did, instead of going back and continuing with the seed starter tray that I did earlier, I just went ahead and filled in the rest of that. So I've already put the seeds in that, and that tray is complete. I put it to the side. Go back and look at the first live stream if you want to see all of the seeds that I sowed in that first tray. I'm trying to progress through since I have all of these seeds to sow, y'all. So let's go ahead and get to the second tray. Now, the first tray was tomatoes, corn, and I forgot what else, y'all. Hold on, let me check. So tomatoes, corn, and y'all, I'm looking right at it. Oh, cucumbers. Now, this second tray that I'm gonna work on for this video is going to be mostly peppers and okra and melons. So let me just go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to be scrolling some stuff along the bottom of the screen, some banners and things. So just, take a moment to look at those. If you want to come up in the live stream, let me put that banner up first. There should be a link in the description of this video, and then also I will show this. So you can come in like that if you want to talk about what seeds you started. If you want to comment on the seeds that I'm sowing, come up in the live stream. I think I know how to see if somebody has come in, and I can get you up on the screen. But if you come into the live and I don't acknowledge you or pop you up on the screen, just send me a note in the chat and say, hey, I'm trying to come up live, and then I'll work it out. I think I have everything I need. For the smaller seeds, I just have this little white napkin coat so I can see, and then I have these little tweezers. Y'all, I'm kind of glad I did the rest of the tomatoes off camera because those seeds are so small and it was like a hassle. On the screen here also, you'll see me popping up different images and pictures as I go along to starting these seeds. Like this one is a picture, I believe, for my zone, and it just shows you start seedlings indoors, plant or transplant outdoors, and then harvest, and you see like the different colors. Now if we look at April, y'all, the only thing I'm supposed to be starting with seeds according to this photo is celery, tomatoes, eggplant, and pepper, and let's see, and melons. Y'all, I'm doing a lot more than that. So let's go ahead and just get started with the stuff that I'm doing. I'm going to take out this first tray now. I already have the soil in here. I already pre-moistened it. If you want to see the soil mix that I use, check out I believe I did a YouTube short or a community post or maybe both. And you can see what I put in my soil mix. Let's grab the first pack. All of these are color coded. So every seed that's sown in this is in this with a green clothespin, and then I have my popsicle sticks for my labels. So I'm going to show you all of the seeds first because I didn't do that last time. For the first live stream, I just went like pack by pack, but this time I'm going to show you all of them, and then I'm going to sow the seeds. Let me get back to the comments in case anybody is in and wants to say hi. So the first peppers that I'm going to do, oh, and another thing I did when I first made my list, let me show you this. So when I first made these, so I've already did tray 1. This is let me see, tray 2. That's not the one I'm doing. Hold on, tray tray 3. This is the one that I'm doing right now. So when I originally made this list, most of the time I did kind of like 2 per like 2 cells for one variety or one type of plant. Well, I went back, y'all, and I don't know what came over me. Hi, Karen, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to finally sow my seeds and get them started. Probably late by most calendars, but I feel like I'm right on time. So I went back, and instead of doing like 2 sections for one variety, y'all, I pulled out 6 different varieties. So I'm gonna have a different variety in each of the cells for most of them. Some of them I double planted, like the corn. Well, corn was the only thing in all 6 things, but some stuff I planted maybe just 1 or 2 varieties, but the majority of them, y'all, I went back and I know what it was. It's because I went through all of my seeds and I'm looking at all of these seeds I have. And of course, I want to grow everything. So that's what I'm doing. All right, let's get to the seeds. So the first thing I have for this 6-pack is the Big Red Bell. And this is from M.I. Gardner. And this is a 2024 seed. Now, I'm sowing seeds from 2014 all the way up to 2024. And I think I might have 1 or 2 2025 seeds in here too. I have the Chocolate Beauty Bell, and this one is 2024. I also have a Grand Bell Mixed Pepper. This is 2022. And this one is from, gotta be Dollar Tree. Believe this one is from Dollar Tree back when the stuff still used to be $1. Yes, I'm throwing shade on $1.75, $2, $3, and $5 Tree. The next one I have is Keystone Resistant Giant. And this one is from the 99-cent store, RIP 99-cent store. I planted these last year and they did well. They did well. So I'm hoping that I can get a repeat success this year. Then I have 2023 Mulatto Islano pepper. This is from M.I. Gardner. I heard a lot of people talk about this pepper last year. And y'all, look, I bought it back in 2023. I don't think, did I try this? I may have planted this last year, but y'all, my peppers and my beans from my second sowing of 2024, it was not successful at all. I don't know what happened during the second half of my 2024 gardening season. It was sporadic, but it was like all throughout. Stuff just either didn't germinate or it germinated and it died soon after, or it actually started producing fruits, vegetables, herbs, but then it died out. I don't know what was going on. And like I said in my first video, that's why I did that soil or seed experiment. But I had seeds that germinated in the soil, and the soil supported the seeds that germinated. So I don't know what happened with that. The last one I have is Burpee Sweet Pepper Sunbright, and I probably got this from Home Depot, y'all. And let me see, these are 2022 seeds. This is another seed that I sowed last year, and I got little to no germination. I would consider myself pretty good at sowing old seeds, which is why I did that old seed giveaway. I believe I did that in March. And I might do that again, but I'm pretty good at getting old seeds to germinate. And the thing is, some of the seeds germinated and then some of them didn't. Y'all, it was a mess. So I don't know. We're going to see how it goes this year. we're gonna see. So these are the 6 peppers that I'm gonna be sowing in here. So let me do that. And while I'm doing that, then I will check the chat. Okay, Renee, what you doing? I know you either was in your garden, about to go in there, you in there right now, because you stay in your garden, which is beautiful, by the way. The garden, the chickens, like everything. I love to see it. So let me know what you're doing. And if you want to come up in the live stream, I have the link right here, and then it should also be in a description box. I hope I updated the correct link. Let me see um what I'm doing right here. I'm trying to look in the description. Let me see. What's this? Um Wait, this might not be. Well, you know what? Try both of them because I don't know how to change it. I don't one of the links is the correct one. So if anybody want to come up in the live stream, um go ahead. If it's not this link that's scrolling at the bottom, it's the one in the description box. Probably the one in the description box is the correct one. And even though pepper seeds are definitely larger than most of the tomato seeds, I'm still using my little tweezer to make sure. I'm really trying to just get one seed per hole, and I have 2 holes per cell. So I'm gonna be planting 2 seeds per cell in all of these cells, and hoping at least I get one to germinate. This is the sweet pepper, the Sunbright sweet pepper. So I have my popsicle sticks, and then here's the one for the Sunbright, and then you see the pepper. So let me see, how did I do that? I think I did it with a variety like this, face this way. And I might not be going in the exact order that I have it listed on the screen, because number one, the words is way too small. I can't see that, y'all. But I do have, the seeds that I want to put together. And the thing I like about these trays, like let's just say for one reason or another, I don't know. I don't like the way things are growing in a full tray. Like I can pick these out individually and put them in a different tray. Maybe some plants are germinating faster than others. Then I can put all of the plants that are germinating faster in one tray. That way I know those have to be transplanted or up potted first. And then the ones that's taking a little bit longer, I could switch them around, and put them in one of these other trays. I really like this setup that Greenstalk has going. And while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and let you know. So this is what you see scrolling at the bottom. This is what I purchased on my last purchase. So it's the four pack seed starter kit. And you get it's a lot of trays, a lot of cells. You can plant a lot at one time. And to me, I like it because it's organized. It looks nice. Now y'all know right after I purchased these green ones, because I got these when the green ones were on sale. They had their Easter weekend, or like the Easter sale, and now they have a new, I think they call it cherry blossom. Like it's a pink one, pink trays and a pink kit. I like that one, but I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. Another new thing that they came out with, because these trays are new this year. They just came out in January. And I purchased mine in March, I believe. Yeah, I purchased mine in March, but they didn't come with a humidity dome. I'm doing the mulatto Islano pepper now. Yeah, they didn't come with a humidity dome. And so I was waiting, y'all, really delaying, procrastinating to see if they were going to come out with a humidity dome. But the time was passing, and I knew I really needed to get, these seeds sown. So that was like last week. last week, or maybe just shy of like a week and a half ago, I went to Walmart and I bought some clear totes. Now I took the measurements of the trays and I bought clear totes that I thought would fit over the top of this whole thing. To me, not so much for the humidity, for a humidity dome, but really to protect my seeds and my seedlings against pests, because I do everything outside, y'all. And just the fact that I have all of this inside, the only reason I do right now is because this is a soil less seed starting mix. If I had soil in here of any kind, I wouldn't be able to do this inside. So I just needed something to cover and protect the seedlings from pests, while they was trying to grow up before I transplanted them. But guess what, y'all? The thing was probably was like a quarter inch too small. Like a quarter of an inch too small. I was burnt up. So about maybe like 3 days after I went to Walmart and I bought those totes, then Greenstalk came out um, with the humidity domes. With I think they just call them the starter domes. Let me show y'all because I have a picture of that too. Okay, so this is what they look like. And so the domes fit over um each individual six pack, and I like that. I like that it's not just one large piece that fits over the whole thing. I like that it fits over individually. So they get plus points for that. This is my little popsicle stick for this. And I'm trying to label it one at a time, y'all, and keep up with it. And then make sure any extra seeds that I poured out go back in the pack, because that's something else I almost messed up with. And truth be told, I think I did mess up when I was doing it off camera. Yeah, okay, Renee, I like this. I do. I like the starter kit. Um, Also, if it's important to you, made in America, they are based in Tennessee. And it's a good company. I ain't gonna lie. I have Greenstalks, the accessories, y'all, but the accessories are the thing that get me. So I bought the plant supports, like the Greenstalks that I bought, they came with, I believe, one plant support each, but I bought extra plant supports. They recently came out with trellises for the individual pockets. I bought the trellises. I have this seed starter kit. Like I have the seed houses, so the pockets have like a little clear thing. It's kind of like this, what you see, like this dome, but it's for the individual pockets of the green stalk, and that protects against direct sunlight, harsh winds, and pests. So, and it'll also help with like help to prevent overwatering too, because if you spraying over the outside instead of just pouring your water down through the top reservoir. Sometimes you can overwater a section. So it'll help prevent, against that too. So um that's a good thing. Now let me get back to this list that I had. I believe, yeah, we're doing this one. So I'm doing this one right now. In case if you're in here in the live or you come for the replay, I'm showing the tray that I'm working on. So it's 6 of these 6 packs per tray. And I'm gonna try to get through as much as I can on camera. I'm gonna do multiple live streams. So whatever I get through in an hour is what I'm gonna show on the live stream. And then the rest of these 6 packs that you see, I'm going to do it off camera. So I should be doing 4 live streams total. And then just pay attention. Look out for community posts or YouTube shorts. And then I'll show you everything once I get it all done. Y'all know I love the community posts and the YouTube shorts, especially the community posts though, because I take pictures. I got hundreds, if not thousands of pictures of garden stuff on my phone. They say you have on your phone what you're interested in, or you talk about what you're interested in. Yeah, it is gardening, y'all. It's for sure is gardening. So now I'm doing the Keystone Resistant Giant again, if I didn't show that picture already. So that's what I'm working on. And again, it is um, 2 seeds per cell. And in this case, I'm doing 6 different varieties of peppers. Now I have sweet peppers and I have hot peppers. If you can see that on the picture. And let me see. Okay, yeah, that's all in this one tree. And then the okra and some other stuff. So y'all, I'm growing so many different things. I want to see what's going to germinate and what doesn't. And then even after it germinates, when I transplant into my buckets on my raised beds, what is going to survive until harvest. Because some of these plants is, stuff that, maybe I should have sown in January or February or March. And I'm just now sowing the seeds in April. But y'all, we're gonna see because I test these seeds. I test their viability from the age. Like I said, I have a lot of old seeds. I test them, how they handle the elements. Because if it's a cool weather plant and I sow it as it begins to get warmer, I'm trying to see, can it handle it? Oh, now look at y'all. Look at the grand bell mix. I only have one seed. I just have one seed. So we're gonna hope that that seed germinates. And honestly, I have more packs of these, but I'm not gonna get up and go open it because by the time I get where I gotta get and find the pack and all of that, we'll be past the hour. All right, so I'm gonna put that one right here. I should have put it in the middle, but I also kind of like pre-drill my little holes, y'all. I'm trying to do as much as I could to make sure that I can sow as many seeds during the live stream because last time I only got through two of these trays. I'm gonna try to see at least can I get through three, y'all. Let's see if I can get through three. All right, this is the Grand Bell mix. Let's put that right there. The next one I'm gonna do is the chocolate beauty bell. And I saw a lot of people grow the chocolate beauty bell last year in 2024. I saw a lot of people grow this, and I like bell peppers. Bell peppers, yes, all of them. I want all the bell peppers. The bell peppers, the banana peppers, the whatever. I like hot peppers too. But I definitely use more sweet peppers than I use hot peppers. All right, so just, I'm still trying to make sure I only pick up one seed, y'all. One seed, ploop right here. Another seed, ploop right there. Make sure it go down in there. And I mentioned this in the first live stream about sowing the seeds and the planting depth. The standard is like twice the size or twice the width, twice the diameter, twice the size of the seed is how far you want to, sow it down into your soil. And so I kind of been doing that, y'all. I kind of been doing it. And then I have the big red bell pepper. It says it produces high yields of extremely sweet scarlet red peppers, juicy and bursting with flavor. This variety is delicious, fresh, roasted, or stuffed. And see, that's why I got this because they said it's a good stuffing pepper. It says thick-walled and rich in antioxidants. This variety adds a splash of color to any salad or vegetable tray. But these, I'm gonna focus with these y'all on stuffed. I wanna stuff these peppers. Okay, let me see. Now look, just that quick. Hold up now. So the chocolate beauty in here. All right. Another thing that I do like when I'm doing my seeds in these trays like this, I don't cover them up because I need to look and see, like which cell I put the seeds in. So I don't cover them up. I leave the hole exposed until I get all of the cells filled. I can verify that I do have a couple seeds in each cell, and then I cover them up. And what I'm probably going to do with this, I have some extra seed starting mix, and I'm probably going to put just a light dusting over the top and then water that in. This is pre-moistened seed starter mix. It is peat based. I do have coconut coir, but the peat moss bag is opened, and so I'm gonna use that until it's done. And I'm probably going to continue to buy peat moss. I know that there's a little controversy and stuff with peat moss, but I am going to continue using it for the foreseeable future. The coconut coir is a little bit harder for me to get, and I know you can get it from Amazon. You can get whatever from Amazon, but I try to buy local if I can. I'm trying to support local businesses, like local nurseries and just local places, because businesses are, having a time. And so I'm trying to support local, and I like it because I have the stuff right then. I don't have to worry about express or overnight shipping or 2-day shipping taking like a week to arrive, or anything like that. And then I can look and see, maybe I want to pick up something else, or maybe it's what I thought I wanted, and then I get there and I see it, and then I make a different choice. I prefer to buy local if I can. And locally, coconut coir is not really in my area, like talking about it. So all right, that pepper tray is done. That was the sweet peppers. This is another sweet or mild pepper stack. I'm gonna go with this one next. Let me get another tray. All right, so for this one, we have 2024 sweet banana. This is from M.I. Gardner. We also had 2024 Cubanelle, and I hope that you can see these. I hope that is coming through, kind of halfway decent. Now, this is a 2025 bell pepper. This is Diamond Bell. Now, I heard about this like 2023 and 2024, I believe. And I have been wanting to get my hands on this, and I was going to the M.I. Gardner website, and every time, y'all, it was sold out every time. I don't care if I had it in my cart and I waited, like right until the sale started. It looked like less than 5 minutes and it'll be sold out, but I finally got it. So that's the Diamond Bell Pepper. Now, this one, I got this from Walmart, and this is the Jupiter Sweet Pepper, and this is a 2025. I got this from Walmart, and I saw these seeds, and they're just 50 cents a pack, because they had other seeds that were, I think, like $2 or $3 or something like that. But then I saw these, and I was like, okay, premium select, whatever. But American Seed, I believe American Seed, you see that the company at the bottom, the company name at the bottom, I believe they also package seeds for the Dollar Tree or 99-cent store. I've seen this label before. I'll see if hold on. Yeah, American Seed. Yep. So that comes from Dollar Tree. So I have this, the Jupiter sweet pepper, and then let me see. Large blocky 4-lobe fruit, measure about 4.5 by 4.5. Thick green walls ripen to red. Sweet, high yielding pepper, widely adapted with TMV tolerance. And I know that that's like pests. They have like the different acronyms and abbreviations for like pests and fungus and the bacterial virus, all that kind of stuff. So these are a measure of disease resistance. But I think I got these also because it pretty much allude to it that it's a good stuffing pepper. Then I have the orange sun pepper. This is from Botanical Interest. And this is what, a 2023? Yep, a 2023 seed. And you see that circle right there. You see that circle? So that's around the quantity of seeds. So if I get a package of seeds and it's 20 or less, then I circle it because it's just like a reminder for me, hey, you only have so many seeds. So do the best you can, to ensure germination as much as possible. It's not like some seed packs you have 200, 300 seeds, or even 50 seeds, 75 seeds. If I have 20 or less, it's just a reminder for me to just be extra careful, pay attention, um, do what I'm supposed to do to try to ensure the best germination. And then here I have the Purple Beauty. These are 2023 seeds from Monarch's Garden, and this is an Etsy store. So I got these from an Etsy store. I want to say that it's somewhere in California, but it might not be. Um, but I have a few. I think I've purchased maybe from 3 or 4 different sellers on Etsy for seeds. Matter of fact, those the tomatillos that I planted in the first I sold those in the first video, but I did it off camera. Those were from an Etsy store also. All right, let me check the chat. Look like we good to go with that. Let me try to keep it interesting and like switch up the banner. Again, if you want to come, if you want to pop in on the live stream for just a little bit, say hi, tell the people what you're doing in your garden, make some comments on these the seeds that I'm sowing. Come on up, don't be shy. I'll figure it out. I put the link, so y'all, if it's not the link that's scrolling below, it's gonna be the link in the description. Please forgive me. I was trying to be on time, and I can only get so much done before the live stream went live. So if it's not this link scrolling at the bottom, just look in the description. I updated it somewhere, y'all, and pop on in. Come say hi. Now I'm gonna start with these Orange Sun. Let me see. Oh, I mentioned this too in the first live stream. So botanical interest, if you have small seeds, that you get the seed pack, but then they put the seeds in another small pack. And I like that because it helps me not to have to dive for seeds in like the corner of the packets, especially if it's a small seed. And pepper seeds are not the smallest, but they could still get stuck in them corners. All right. And I said I was gonna count these because we also talked about in the last live stream where the packet will say, let's say the packet will say 25 seeds, and you end up only getting like 5 seeds. Now, y'all, that's a big difference between 25 and 5. And some of these seeds are getting kind of expensive too. So we also talked about saving seeds. And if that's something, that you would be interested in or want to try. I mean, I say at least try. There's a lot of videos and articles and all kind of stuff online to tell you how to save seeds, because different seeds have different processes to save the seeds. But just try it out and just know that you can always buy seeds if the saving seeds doesn't work. Now, y'all, which one I put this in? See, this another reason why. Oh, I put it in this one. This another reason why I don't I'll put this on the outside, why I don't cover up the holes until I fill up the whole tree, just in case I forget where I put the seeds. It'll be sitting where I could see them. All right, now the Jupiter sweet pepper. Have anybody purchased these Walmart seeds? This brand, American Seed Premium Select. Have anybody purchased these Walmart seeds? Y'all let me know, because I think I purchased some of the flower seeds before, But y'all, I don't remember like what the germination rate was or if it did well or whatever, y'all. I don't know. But y'all, let me know about y'all experience with these Walmart seeds. And again, I am really trying my best to just have 2 seeds. Uh-oh. 2 seeds per cell. Look at it. All right. And I have perlite and vermiculite. And I think some of these have pumice in them too. So I'm trying to pay attention to where the seed falls if I drop it. Because some of the seeds, look like some of the stuff, some of the ingredients that I have in this in my seed mix. Hold on, pure bell pepper. All right, here it is. Jupiter. But yeah, I wanted to grow bell peppers that I could use to stuff. I like stuffed bell peppers. Now this diamond bell, let me see. This says 25 seeds. And y'all, I don't really have the time to be counting, because look at it. I got about 10 minutes left, y'all, and I guess I'm still just only gonna get to like 2 trays. And I'll do the rest off camera, but just like I did in the first video, I'm gonna show you the seeds that I'm sowing in the rest of this tray, so you can at least have an idea. And y'all know I'm gonna follow up with more videos, live stream, community posts, YouTube shorts, to let y'all know how everything is going. All right, that was the diamond bell for this one. And I'm doing this too because if I have to go back through and look at this live stream so I can see where did I put each seed in case I mix it up. Let's see. All right, these are the diamond bells. Next, I'm gonna do the Cubanelle, and everybody talk about Cubanelle peppers. I don't think I've ever grown these myself. I have most certainly eaten them, but I've never grown them myself. So this will be a first for me that I could remember. Y'all, I have grown so many, vegetable, fruits, and herbs, and even flowers, y'all. I'm trying to get more into the flower game, but I can't even remember all of the seeds that I have grown, because until I started showing my garden stuff on YouTube, I did not record video. I do have some notebooks and stuff sporadically I use here and there. I do think it's important to document your garden journey, however you choose to do that. I think that that's important, but I wasn't really, I don't know, doing it consistent. I don't have like volumes of notebooks for every season that I've grown plants. So maybe that's something that I can do, kind of incorporate in my little gardening journey. I don't know. I don't want to make no promises, y'all, because I'm probably not gonna do it, but I don't want to lie to the jury, you know. Let's see. All right. So these are the sweet banana. And these seeds, look, I dropped it. These seeds look good. They look. All right, hold up. Now, because the seed, all right, I got it. And let me put the ones that I didn't sow back in the pack so they don't get mixed up. I have a like a little seed packet, and it's full of like mismatched seeds, like seeds that maybe got stuck under my fingernail, or it fell out on my workspace and I didn't put it back. And I have like a bag that's full of like kind of mixed seeds. And I said one day I just was gonna just throw them out and see what come up. I think I'm gonna do that, y'all. And then this last one, this is the Purple Beauty. But let's put this in there before I forget the seed. And then we'll do this last one. So it seems like with a 1 hour live stream, I can pretty much only get 2 of the 6-packs done. The other 4 6-packs will be done off camera. But as promised, I'm going to give you the preview so you can see what else it is that I'm sewing. And I might like put pictures of all of the seed packs, like do a couple of community posts or something like that, just so you can see. I may have done that already, or maybe like the initial draft of what I thought I was gonna plant. I might have done that already. All right, so this is the second 6-pack of the peppers. So I think I had 2 trays of sweet peppers. I have 2 trays of hot peppers. I have a okra, and then I have something else. But with these last minutes, let me show you some other seeds that I'm gonna be sowing in this tray. This is it's the second tray I'm doing, but on my sheet is tray number 3. So I have some 2021 lemon drop peppers, and I got this from a seed swap. This is Big Jim chili medium hot peppers, and these were from the 99-cent store. Let me see, what's that? 2022. I have a 2022 habanero, and this was probably from either Home Depot or Lowe's. And then I have, oh, so this is a lemon drop that I got from M.I. Gardner. This is a 2023. So I think I wanted to like compare this lemon drop uh and then this lemon drop. So I want to see which ones, which ones will germinate better, or what the comparison is, because these were saved seeds from a local gardener, and then of course, the other seeds were purchased. So that's what I'm going to be doing in that 6 cell tray. The next one, here's more hot peppers. Let me make sure I keep all of this stuff together. So I have the hot tam jalapeno. This is from Monarch's Garden, that other Etsy store. So I purchased like 5 or 6 packs of seeds from them. Then I have cayenne long slim red hot pepper. This was a Dollar Tree back when it used to be $1. I also have the serrano chili. That's a 2022 from the Dollar Tree. Then now these I'm very interested in trying. These are the Megatron jalapeno chili peppers from Botanical Interest, and these are a 2024 seed. And I'm gonna save all of these packets in case like the year or the label or whatever like washes off. I'm gonna save the packet so I know the year of the seed and all that kind of stuff. Then I have a Tabasco pepper, because your girl gonna do what she can to make her own Tabasco hot sauce. I want to do that. That's a 2024 pepper. And then I have the shishito pepper, and this is a 2025. So I am planting a few 2025 seeds, but most of them are 2022. And I have 2021, 23, 24. And the oldest seed that I have is a 2014. That is a spinach. And I can't wait to sow that, because I just want to see if it's going to germinate. That's really, I just want to see if it's going to germinate. I don't, y'all look. Let me put this to the side because I think I could fix it. I think I know what I did. So I think I could fix that. All right, next. Also in this tray of 6 packs, so I have some okra and other stuff here. Now this one, so I have emerald okra, and I believe this is from Homestead Heart, from their YouTube channel. And then I have Star of David. Now, this is from Homestead Heart, but I heard a lot about this Star of David okra from Deep South Homestead. That's Danny and Wanda. They are in Mississippi also. They have their homestead, Deep South Homestead. That's their YouTube channel. And they talk a lot about the Star of David okra. And then I have, this is the burgundy okra, and it's inside here. This is 2023 seeds, and this was gifted to me by a fellow YouTuber. Thank you very much. So I'm definitely going to put them in the ground. I have a 2023 okra Clemson Spineless 80. I'm going to try that. I also have the Go Big Okra. These are 2021, also gifted to me by that same YouTuber. And she gave me, actually, this is from the original pack that she gave me. And then I think she gave me like 6 or 8 more packs of these okra. So I'm gonna sow it. I'm gonna try it again. I did sow them last year. It did not go well, so we're gonna try again. And then finally, I have the Hill Country Red Okra. These are 2024 seeds from M.I. Gardner. So that's another one there. And then, hold up, y'all. Let me just put all of this together. And then I'll show you the last 6-pack of seeds that are gonna go in this tray. Again, I'm gonna do them off camera because we're coming up on the hour mark. And I'm trying to keep these live streams to about an hour. The rest I'll do off camera, and then I'll just talk a little bit about it in like the next live stream. But you have the preview, so you know all of the seeds that I'm sowing in a tray because I'm doing the ones on live camera, and then I'm showing you the rest of the stuff that I'm planting. So these are some melons. This is a Minnesota midget cantaloupe. These are 2024 seeds from that seed swap that I went to last September. And then the next thing I have is Sharonte's cantaloupe. This is 2023 seeds from Botanical Interest. And if y'all remember, let me see the little image. It said basically for this time frame in April. If you look at this column and then look for orange, because that's what shows what you're supposed to start seeds, you'll see melons on there. Y'all, it's not too much, and I'm planting like almost everything on the page, so we'll see. These are my 2021 Sierra Gold cantaloupe, and they did very well last year. And I planted them like very late. So by me planting them like on time this year, I'm hoping to get, some good cantaloupe. Now, for everybody, y'all know the watermelon wars. Y'all know the watermelon wars. I don't think I can hang with the watermelon wars, but I'm trying to start a cantaloupe wars, y'all. I did a test run last year and I was supposed to be ready for this year. And I mean, April, I think most people probably have already started their cantaloupe and watermelon and honeydew seeds or whatever. So it might be a little bit late, but I don't know, y'all. Let me know. We doing what hashtag 2025 cantaloupe wars. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna be sowing my seeds like today, tomorrow, within the next couple of days. So I might be able to jump on that, y'all. Cantaloupe wars for the people who either can't or just not able to do watermelon wars. Y'all, we could do cantaloupe wars, or like cantaloupe and honeydew. We'll put them together. The next one I have, now I'm gonna tell y'all, speaking of that, I don't like honeydew, but this is an orange flesh honeydew. And I'm just hoping some kind of way, maybe maybe it'll taste more like cantaloupe. I'm gonna see. Oh, hey Joy, how you doing? So you gonna do the cantaloupe wars? Maybe we can, maybe we could do that. So, cause I have watermelon seeds here, y'all, but I don't know. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I trust the cantaloupe seeds more than I do the watermelon seeds. So this orange flesh honeydew, these are 2024 seeds from M.I. Gardner. I'm gonna grow it, y'all, and I'm gonna see. Maybe this could change my mind about liking honeydew. Then I have the 2021. These are Crimson Sweet. watermelon. And these are the ones I know, these are the ones that germinated, y'all, and they were doing well. And the roly polies tore them up. The roly polies tore them up. So that's crimson sweet. And then finally I have the sugar baby. And I see Joy talking about sugar baby hasn't disappointed. Okay, well I got some 2022 sugar baby watermelon. So these are all of the seeds that I'm going to be sowing in this second tray. Now I'm going to look at my schedule and I'm going to see if I can come back and do at least one live tomorrow. That'll be tray number 3. And then I'll look and see where I can do the last, like the 4th live, to at least show you the seeds that I'm going to be starting in the 4th tray. So y'all look, let me let me get this together. Even though right after I end this live stream, I'm gonna do I'm gonna sow the rest of these. So at least, the whole tray will be complete. But I'm gonna wrap it up on the live stream because it is coming to just about an hour. This is the last opportunity. If anybody wants to come up on the live stream, again, if it's not the link or not the thing that I'm showing here at the bottom of the screen, is definitely in the description. And for the next live stream, I'm gonna make sure I have make sure everything match, y'all. Make sure I have everything like connected together. But um this was pretty good. Like I like doing these live streams. Again, let me see. This is all of the stuff that I'm gonna be filling this tray with. I'm gonna do the rest of that stuff off camera. We talked about, here's another picture of the dome. So these are what the domes look like that match the starter kit. And I like them because it's a dome per 6-pack instead of being a dome over the whole thing. Like one whole dome is individualized. So if I want to swap out these 6-packs between trays, I can do that with a dome attached. I like the fact that the domes are per 6-pack and not per tray. I like that. Hi Maureen, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. You are new to my brain at the moment. Are you a gardener? Are you gardening right now? Hey, Karen, look, I know you working. I know you working. You stay work. This lady, y'all, Karen, they stay working. I think she like pick up her garden and like bring it with her. So no matter where she is, like she doing garden stuff. That's K Renee. But y'all, the proof is in the pudding. If you're not subscribed to K Renee's channel, please, everybody in here that have a YouTube channel, say I. Joy has a YouTube channel. Kay have a like active gardening YouTube channels. Or if your YouTube channel have a different, topic or subject or whatever, let us know about it, and we'll head over and check you out. Maureen, I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, an active YouTube channel where you uploading content or whatever. If it's gardening or if it's something else, let us know. Hey, we could check you out. We want to see what's going on. I'm gonna put up my contact information here. I'm only on YouTube, so I'm not on Instagram and just the other. I'm only on YouTube. So I do have a Pinterest page, but y'all, I don't even remember the login. I don't think I've been to that Pinterest page in about, I don't know, a couple years, 2 or 3 years. I don't know. I said that I was going to post at least links to my YouTube videos onto Pinterest. And I kind of started doing that, y'all, like a long time ago. And I fell off of it. I was also seriously thinking about getting a Rumble account and like copying my videos over to Rumble. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways to like preserve my videos. And I'm more of a video person, like TikTok and Instagram and those things just really don't interest me. I'm more of a long form um person. So I probably will, well, I'm not gonna say never, but the chances of me getting an Instagram or TikTok or whatever is probably like less than 1%, but you never say never. Hey Maureen, hey, that's doing you learning to garden like from your apartment. Hey, guess what? I used to garden in apartments. I did. I used to have a little solo cups and I had a little tray because you can't spill no water on the windowsill or you got to pay extra or you lose your deposit. I know about gardening in apartments and having like little to no space. I didn't even have a porch, for something like a to set up something even like outside on the porch. I didn't even have that. I gardened in my windowsill. And it was trial and error, but I made it work and I was able to save me a few coins from the grocery store. So, shout out to you, doing it from your apartment. Hey, I like it. I like it. So I think that is it. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to show you right quick. So when I do plant my stuff out, really this would be more for my raised beds than it would be for the 5-gallon buckets. I think this seating square will fit inside of my 5-gallon bucket, where I could do an impression like for these holes and the colors um go with like plants that you would plant so many of. So like red is 16, I believe there's 9 yellow, 6 whatever, and then 4 or 4 blue and 1 orange or something like that. I'll show you the picture in a second, but using this seeding square, it really helps me to plant more in a smaller space. And even though I'm doing everything outside, I do have like small footprints of space to garden in. So this seeding square, it helps me out. And then here's the other picture to show you. So on that seeding square that I just showed you, like if you sow seeds or put plants in the red spots, it'll be 16 plants. The yellow will be 9. The blue will be 4. The orange will be 1. And then it even shows you down here at the bottom how some plants need 4 of those squares. So oh, thank you, Maureen. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And after this live stream, I'm going to subscribe back. I hope you got some stuff for me to look at. I hope you got some good content. I'm sure you do. And I will definitely be subscribing to your channel. But this, and then I like this outline because it tells you, okay, so small beets. So if you don't mind small beets, you can do 16. But if you want larger beets, you would plant 9, either sow 9 seeds or plant 9 starts. And then it gives you examples of the vegetables and the herbs and the fruit and stuff, how many to plant per square. And it is 1 square foot. So it's a 12 by 12 inch space, 1 square foot, and this is what you can plant inside that space, to get a decent size and decent space for these particular plants to grow. So I use the seeding square, like I said, more so in my raised beds than I do in my 5-gallon buckets, because normally when I get to my 5-gallon buckets, I'm only putting like 1 maybe 2 plants in the buckets, depending on what it is. But I do also have 15-gallon containers and then my raised bed and my mini raised bed. Oh, you don't have no content with Marie. What you gonna do? What you gonna do about that? You gonna put something on there? We welcoming you to the community. But it's okay if you just wanna, watch and support other channels. I get it because I watched and supported other channels for years, many, many, many years before I even thought of producing my own content and uploading it. Let's see. This is something I'm gonna talk about next time y'all had this preview. So the vegetable and herb companion chart, and Lord, these words are so small. I know I'm not gonna be able to see this. I'm gonna have to pull this up where I'm looking at it on my TV so I can see a little bit better on my television. But we'll talk about this a little bit next time as I sold tray 3 of my starts. And that's gonna be, even though it says tray number 2, it'll be the 3rd tray. With that being said, let me just check the comments one more time. All right, Maureen, she said one day. I hear you. I hear you one day. And I'm going to be subscribed to you. So when you start uploading, I'm going to make sure my notifications bell is set to all. So I'm going to see. I'm going to see what you got. And with that, y'all, let me close out. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Click that notifications bell. Make sure it is set to all. Like, comment, and share with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed. Y'all, and I'm getting better at like, so this is what I gotta do. So you gotta click the end stream, like in them last like 10 seconds or whatever, and then you just gotta be ready. Y'all, I'm gonna get it. This is fun though. This is fun. I'm gonna get it. I appreciate y'all being here. If you was here for the live stream, if you're coming back from the replay, make sure you check out the first live stream and then just keep your eyes peeled, notification bell on for the third and the fourth live stream. They're gonna be pop-ups. I'm gonna try to do one tomorrow and then maybe one Wednesday. It might be two tomorrow, it might be two Wednesday, but just know that there are two more live streams in this series of me finally starting my seeds. Now I'm gonna love y'all and leave y'all, and then I still have all of these seeds to sow. All right, y'all. Bye.